Hello, everybody. This is Uncle Bruce, and I'm coming tonight again with Juvenile. How are you doing, Juvenile?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Hi, everybody.
So, tonight we're going to be talking about the Olympics. Okay, the Olympics are coming up. How many more days till the Olympics?
Good question. I think it will take place in August or September, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Actually, usually it is in August, but I don't know because a lot of dates have been changed
Uh,
since the pandemic, so I don't know.
okay. Well, we can look at that in a moment. So, I'm going to
Yeah.
share the screen here to show you the name of the article. Okay. So, I'll share my screen here, here, and here. Okay.
It's July.
It's in July. Oh, that's next month.
July. Yeah, 26.
Oh, cool. The end of July.
Yeah.
So this is the ultimate guide to the cultural Olympiad, and what to expect for Paris 2024. So this is interesting, and it's called Cultural Olympiad. So
Yeah.
in this article, they talked about some different things, and that is that in the past, in the beginning of the Olympics, the idea of the Olympics was that they had the ancient games, and the athletes shared the stage with philosophers, scholars, poets, musicians, sculptors, and high-profile leaders. So
Exactly.
that is different from now, or in the recent times. They have events like here is in Tokyo, where they had these circles in the sky created by an airplane with smoke. So they created
Yeah.
that in the sky with the symbol of the Olympics. And so that was pretty special. And in what year? 1936, Nazi Germany hosted like a propaganda for the Nazi
Hmm.
Germany party to show that they are the people to be reckoned with. You know, they have to deal with them. So they wanted to show that they were superior. So we'll get into it. So let's go ahead and start talking now about this idea of the Olympics have changed. So in the past, the athletes shared the stage with many different cultural things like scholars, poets, some art.
Yeah.
So it's not so much like that now, but there's a part of that. So they have cultural events that are in the
Hmm.
country that are especially in the area of the Olympics where they will take place. They have cultural events, foods, music,
Hmm.
dancing that represent that country. So
Exactly.
that's pretty cool. I like that idea. It's not the same as it was in ancient Greece when they started the Olympics, but the idea is to show something special about the country and the country that you are visiting for the Olympic event. So I think that's
Hmm.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice. Actually, shame on me. I didn't have the idea that this kind of stuff occurs, you know? I didn't know. I
I
didn't
actually did not either, Juvenile. I did not
yeah,
either because the Olympics were here.
exactly.
I know they had the World Cup, and then I think 2 years later we had the Olympics. It's like bam, bam, it's like lots of
Yeah,
things
yeah,
happening in Brazil. But I didn't
yeah,
know that the Olympics were like this. So,
yeah,
and then they have the Special Olympics too. And I
yeah.
imagine they have something very similar to the regular Olympics when it comes to the culture for the people to come and visit the country and to experience the culture of that country. So I'm pretty sure they had something similar.
I think it's pretty cool, not only to experience the culture and the habits or the history of
Host country.
the host country,
Mm-hmm.
but it's an opportunity to know better other countries as well. Because, for example, let's think about Ethiopia. It's not a uh, common destiny or destination for people in general. So when you go to an Olympic Games, this is an opportunity to know a little more about this, in some exposition or other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, the idea behind this.
Yep. So reading further, I saw that the Olympics now in this time are going to be in France, in Paris. And so
Yeah.
this is a picture here showing the people in this news article talking about what they can expect. Is lots of things happening with culture and art. And this is in the Louvre, the special museum called the Louvre, and they're doing yoga and exercising in the Louvre. So it's a special event. I'm sure that's limited to numbers of people, but here it says right here, the Olympics will start 26 July.
Yeah.
Okay. So
but
they have yoga.
I think, yeah, I think this experience, in this case is, to allow some people, some, lucky guys to see, to breathe the air of so artistic place, So I think it's an opportunity to see art, to feel art. So it's a way to make more popular.
Have you ever been to Paris?
No, I
Dude,
didn't have.
you need to go. That's my favorite city in the world. In the world.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I think my second most my second favorite city in the world is probably New York. Because they're so dynamic. It was so many things happening, very multicultural. But I love Paris with all the art and the food and everything. I love the French culture, but I don't want to live there. I like to live in Brazil. That's my preference. Yeah, I do. Because I think Sao Paulo is really cool where I live. I live in Osasco, which is part of the Sao Paulo area. But then also visiting Rio. I love Rio too.
Yeah.
Rio is a beautiful city.
Sure.
Going to Paris, you have to go, man. I mean, so many things to see and experience there. So they're going to have lots of things happen now with the Olympics, but just going to Paris in general, to me, is really a spectacular trip. I've been there probably around 6 times.
Actually, I wish to visit France, and maybe to visit the cities that produce wine, like the region of
Bordeaux.
Loire Valley, Bordeaux, Bourgogne, and other cities.
Well, that's the thing. You go for the Olympics and you do more. Or you go for some other event. There are many things to do in any country. Like if people came to Brazil, they could go to Manaus, they could go to Foz do Iguaçu, they can go to Northeast, to the beaches, along with any other place. I mean, Brazil is a big country. So
yes.
I think
it's a continent.
Yes, almost.
It's
so
a continent.
Going to France, I mean, you had the southern French region along Monaco and Nice, okay? And then it goes down to Barcelona. I haven't been to Barcelona yet. I would like to go. I hear many good things about it. But they said it was like the place I went to recently, which is Cartagena, Colombia. And they said that there's a lot of people on the street selling things, okay? And they're always, oh, buy this, oh, buy this. Like, they say it's like that in Barcelona too. So that part I won't like, but it's part and parcel. It's all part of it, So just you go into a restaurant and they don't come in the restaurant. So oh well. But I think going to Paris is wonderful. Going to see the Eiffel Tower, going on a boat cruise on the Seine River, going to the Arc de Triomphe, Champs-Élysées, the Painter Square. I went to Painter Square because I had a friend while I was in the military. He was an artist, and he says, I want to go to Painter Square. So I went with him, and it's a square like a plaza, and they have lots of people painting all around the square.
Hmm.
It was pretty cool, pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so you can buy their art, but they're doing the art right then and there. They're painting at that moment.
Hmm.
So that's really nice to see that happen.
Nice. It's nice. And you know, personally, I enjoy this. I like so much this idea of education and culture
Mhm.
walking side by side with sports. You know, I think
I know you're a big sports fan because your son is a basketball player.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you ever play
Yeah.
basketball or football?
Football not, but volleyball and basketball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played a little.
I don't know
Yeah.
how tall you are. Are you very tall?
I think
About two and
in
a half meters?
no, I have 1 and 94.
That's tall. That is
Yeah,
tall.
I think in inch is something like 6.3
Yeah,
or
six
six
foot three
point
inches, huh?
six. Yeah, yeah,
That's tall. That's tall. So yeah,
yeah.
volleyball would be good, basketball for you. And so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, your son followed you, and he probably has good height too, right?
Yeah, and
How
by
tall is
my
he?
yes, I think it's the same.
Oh, okay.
194 or 93,
Okay.
something like that.
All right.
So I think for the standards of American basketball, he's not so tall, but he could play as a guard
Yep. Guard.
or
Yep.
guard, or I don't know how to
Forward.
say forward. Yeah,
Yep. So
not
in
a
the
power
Olympics,
forward.
do you know all of the games that they're playing? You know, they're always changing the games in the Olympics. From
Hmm.
Olympic to Olympic, the next one, they change some of the sports because now they have skateboarding and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
They didn't have
yeah,
that like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, they didn't have those sports. And now they've
yeah,
eliminated some sports and added the new sports.
yeah. They tried to add some sports like a surf or skateboarding or I don't know the other stuff. But there are a lot of sports that are fixed
Yeah,
in the
they're always
yeah,
in every one.
yeah, like
Soccer's one.
yeah,
And what about basketball? Is
soccer.
basketball in the Summer Olympics or the Winter Olympics? I think it's summer, right?
Summer, but there is the Paralympic basketball in wheelchair
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the Paralympic, games as well.
Okay.
And that's very, very cool. And I think it's one of one of the most important uh, kinds of sport in the Paralympic games as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that Brazil's going to be in the Olympics, right? With some different
Yeah,
teams, different teams.
yeah. I think the Brazilian team in Paralympic games is more strong or more than the 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 regular one, the
Oh, let me share my
summer
screen again
games.
real quick. Look, here's the Olympic. I guess this is probably the Olympic official website.
Hmm.
Looks like they have rock, it's not rock climbing, but it's like climbing a wall.
Climb it's something new for me. I
Yeah,
didn't
me
know
too.
that.
They
Yeah,
have basketball. They have what else?
yeah, volleyball,
Mountain
box,
biking. Wow.
mountain biking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably tennis. Olympics. They have
Hmm.
skateboarding. What else? let's see, by your question, let's see, Olympic shop schedule. Let's see if there's anything in the schedule. So here's the list of the different sports. You have the ceremonies. Opening ceremonies are pretty cool. China had a very nice one, and Japan had a very nice one. I think all the countries have a nice one. And I remember Mexico. I was reading about Mexico. They had like a whole year of activities leading up to the Olympics. It's like, wow, man.
Yeah.
So they have 3-on-3 basketball.
I think this initiative it's connected to the idea of to promote, to spread the knowledge about culture, the arts and the things about the country. It's pretty cool.
Yep. So here's beach volleyball, basketball, badminton. Do you know badminton?
Yeah, okay. I know that.
Athletics, I don't know what that is. But anyway,
I think athletics is
it's on the
actually
mat?
It's
Gymnastics?
I think it's a set of sports like running in distance, velocity, and jump.
Diving, equestrian. That's riding horses. Fencing with the swords. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Football. Football means soccer in English.
Yeah.
Golf. They have golf for Olympics.
I didn't know that.
Hockey is that must be that not ice hockey. I don't think. I think this hockey must be hockey without the ice. I probably have rollerblades.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, it's played in grass court.
Okay.
Yeah.
And rugby, that's very common in Australia and South Africa.
Australia,
New Zealand.
Yeah, and
here they call it sport climbing.
The British.
Yeah, sport climbing, going up the wall, I guess. Whoever can go up the fastest. Surfing is now there.
Surfing. Yeah.
Swimming, lots of swimming events. Table tennis. A lot of Asian people are very good at this.
Exactly. We had two Brazilian guys, descendant of Japanese and Chinese, that played really, really well for a lot of years. I think one of these guys is 60 nowadays. So I think he don't compete anymore, but he was very good.
But there are going to be a lot of events.
Yeah.
Wow, it's going to be cool. I'd like to watch the events on TV for sure. Volleyball.
Yes, some modalities I like to watch, but not all of that.
Yeah, I mean, some are more interesting than others. I mean, I like watching the soccer games, basketball, volleyball, and some others too. I mean, it's good, and especially when your team is winning. It's always good to see your guys winning. So I have two different teams. I have Brazil and the United States. So I like it to watch these games, especially the finals.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like another World Cup. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think the Brazilian team of basketball didn't reach the classification for Olympic Games.
For the Olympics.
If I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
It's a pity. Yeah.
They are good.
Yeah.
Argentina is pretty good too.
Yeah, Argentina. It's very interesting because there are a lot of kind of sports in Argentina that is getting more competitive. Starting from the tennis, there are a lot of players well classified in the ranking of ATP or even in the WTA, that woman. Okay. Soccer, basketball.
But now I think Messi's not playing anymore, right?
I'm not sure, but I think no. In despite of Cristiano Ronaldo is still playing for Portugal.
Okay. But I think Messi is playing for an American team now.
Yeah, he's playing for International of Miami.
But normally during the Olympics, the teams let the players that are from other countries go play on their national team if they are selected.
Yeah.
Just like there are some Brazilian basketball players.
Yeah. But in the case of Olympic Games, only players I think only players under 23 are called to represent the country.
I know there are some restrictions. That is age one of them, huh?
I think it's possible only to call three players above older than 23.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the reason. Maybe that's the reason that Messi will not represent.
Well, if they have
Argentina.
three possible players, they can call him because he is good. I don't know how, but
really good.
Yes,
really good. One of the best players I have ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I had the opportunity to see a lot of them, like Zico, Rivelino Romário, Ronaldinho Gaúcho and Ronaldinho, and other guys, Careca. So, yeah, Messi is really good and good guy as well. You know, good guy, good man. A kind of athlete that does not drink or speak some bullshit or other stuff.
Or go chasing women.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
He is a very
solid
guy.
Solid person.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's good. That's good. So it's going to be fun to watch the Olympics. It'll actually be taking place more in August, the month of August, because it's starting the 26th of July, and it'll probably finish around the second or third week of August, I imagine.
Yeah, it lasts around 15 or 20 days, if I'm not wrong. So,
well, it looks like here, according to the schedule, it's going to end on the 11th of August. And it actually starts on the 24th of July. The ceremonies, the beginning ceremonies are the 26th, but they're going to have some events before that.
Yeah. There are some sports that start before.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good discussion today.
Yeah.
Good discussion.
Yeah. Good discussion. And I think the main message here is this idea of to spread or just the spreading of knowledge of culture, habits, and it's a way to, I think, to promote respect.
Well, it's better to have games like this than to have war, I think, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see who the champion is, and they can be called the champion for the next 4 years. Then we'll have another champion.
Exactly.
And every sport has a different champion also.
Yeah. So in architecture and other stuff, like the article briefly brings to us, architectural arts and writing, architecture. Yeah.
Yep. That'd be better than war, for sure.
Yeah.
So, guys, we appreciate you coming out tonight. Actually, it's night for us. I don't know what time you're going to be watching this, but we always enjoy sharing ideas with you to have you think in English. So if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them. We'd like to hear from you. So this is Uncle Bruce saying goodbye for now, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Bruce. See you next week. Thanks, guys. Nice weekend. A nice week for everybody.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.